Voice check, voice check. Voice check, voice check. Very simple problem. If the array is sorted, then you basically check whether the sum is. Best way to do is theta is equal to 0. So I is less than 0. If numbers of I plus numbers of j is equal to power vector of numbers of and is I, j and set numbers of I plus numbers of j is greater than target, then so basically it means that you need to reduce j, else you reduce I plus plus return new empty array. Submit. Hello, Silent. What's up? What's up? Hey, Silent, you are listening to me, right? Just put a yes if you are listening to me, then I'll answer your question. Cool. Just give me 1 minute, okay? I'll just solve this thing first. Arrays dot as list. Why it is not working in one go? For some reason, it is not working. Arrays which should work. Okay, then I'll answer your question. Also, meanwhile, can you please help me with where you are at as of now, whether you are in college, whether you are in some company, or so that I can guide you better if you're doing computer science or whatnot. Otherwise, it would be like a very vague advice if I say anything. So probably you can like tell 2 lines about you. I'm in third year. So you're doing BTech, I assume, is it? In computer science or stay logged out? Oh, I don't need to do this. Arrays.as list. Oh, nice. Okay. So basically, what I can do is, like, okay, cool. So did any companies come to your college for placement or whatnot? Because you are already in, damn it. We don't need this also, right? So if you're in third year, right? Please give me roadmap. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I think this, oh, damn it. So if j is less than I is less than nums dot length I is j is if this is this you make j greater and you reduce k. Damn it. So you while j if this is oh damn it. So you have to do this also. J plus plus is trying to make the code slow. That's okay. You don't have to worry about uh, if the companies are only service based. Uh, oh man, you're killing me. So if it is target, you j plus plus if a nums of j is equal to nums of k is equal to j plus plus. Why you are taking -1 0 1? It is same only, right? So once you have sorted it, you will go here and you will never take this. I am doing something wrong. So if nums of j if is greater than I plus 1, right? J is already I plus 1. So here j is I. If nums is greater than I, then that would be in the first run only. This is wrong. This is wrong. It has to be j plus 1. If j is greater than I plus 1, that means that you have already taken some j, and if your nums of j is equal to, you make j increase, right? Did I do arrays dot sort? Yeah, arrays dot sort I did already. So why the hell is this coming again? So if j is less than k, it should work. And, I think less than 3, but that should not make any difference. Okay, damn it. Okay, I'll check this one later, but first I'll answer your question, Silent. So, you are a beginner, right? So first thing that you should look at is this thing. So this is neat code. I find this list kind of okay spread across different things, and you need to get into SD1 role, right? So first thing that you should aim is you solve all of these. I have solved all of these like 10 times. You can see still there is some issue in my this code, right? It would be like a very silly mistake, but you need to solve this again and again, right? As you mentioned on the in the year that you get stuck, right? That's okay. Everyone gets stuck. No one is genius. No one is born genius. What you do is right. So realistic thing is that in interview you'll be given 45 minutes, or in sometimes let's just target you'll be given 40 minutes, right? If it is of 60 minutes, then you'll get two questions. If it is, let's say, 40, 45, then you might get just one, right? But generally it is two questions, right? So if you have to solve two questions, then that means that you need to solve it, solve one question. First of all, couple of things, right? You need to understand, that's the first thing. And then you need to, once you have understood the question, then you have to explain the approach, come up with the approach and then explain it, right? And then implement it. This all in 30 minutes. Let's target that, right? If it is hard, then probably implementation will not come. But if it is medium, then these three will come, right? Now, there is no point, I would personally say that, right? There is no point of spending 2, 3, 4 hours on one question, right? So, for example, let's say if you pick this question, let's say this one, right? And you are completely blank, right? You thought for 30 minutes, right? Okay. You thought for 30 minutes and you are completely blank, right? Then you look for the solution. Okay. 30 minutes is good enough. You don't need to spend like one day. 30 minutes, you have no clue. But let's say you have written it is passing around 100 or some, not 100 is not a good thing. Like let's say 30% or 50%, like less than 50%, and you have spent 30 minutes. So probably you can again take a look at the question, because if it is passing less than 50, right, probably your approach itself is wrong. Okay. But let's say it is passing 70, 80%, right? Then you spend more 20 minutes, right? But if you are like 1 hour, you have been struggling with it, right? Then it's worth to go to solutions and kind of take a look at it, right? Go to discussion tab, see the algorithm. Most probably it will be some algorithm, right? To give you an example, let me show you an example. So for example, let's say we are solving this question, largest rectangle in a histogram, right? Now this question is directly based on your monotonic stack, right? There is a concept called monotonic stack. It might be solved with other things, but monotonic stack is the thing to know here. Okay. But if you have never heard of it, you don't know it, right? Then how will you come across it, right? Now, you spend 24 hours solving this thing and you didn't know monotonic stack, so that's waste of time. So 1 hour maximum, I would say. If it is a hard problem like this, probably 1.5 hour, but don't spend more than that. Yeah, I think personally think that, right? And so that's that, right? You need to solve 150 and then participate in LeetCode contests. So LeetCode contest happens every Sunday, sometimes on Saturday, bi-weekly. Participate in that and target around 1800 rating. That's good enough. Once you have got 1800 rating, you should be good. You should crack any company out there. Doesn't matter whichever it is. Any. That includes Google. That includes Microsoft, Amazon, whatnot, right? I have seen people with 1500 rating in all these companies, right? So it doesn't matter. It depends on the interviewer you get, right? If you get interviewer who does CP, like who is like 2500 on code forces, you might not pass. He might ask you questions around his level or things like that, right? So that might happen. So it's not your mistake. But if let's say this 1500 guy is your interviewer, he is going to ask you questions around graph or simple questions, right? Graph is not simple. It's kind of advanced, but yeah, Digitra is simple when you're participating for interviews. I know this diagram or whatever I'm writing doesn't make sense, but if you're listening, it will make sense, right? For someone who is just watching the stream after this, it won't make sense. So solve this first. I am going to solve this because I need to kind of brush up. I have left DSA. It's been 1 month. I want to do it again. So I'm solving this again. My target is to solve this in 3 to 4 days. So I'm going to be live solving this, right? I would suggest you also start solving it, right? So that's the aim. Do that first and then apply to the companies. You are from CS branch, your CS fundamentals should be good. Okay. CS fundamentals should be good. But other than that, DSA. DSA is what everyone is going to ask. Doesn't matter what happens. So DSA should be solid. These 150 questions and all the patterns. No, 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 no. Buy, no, never. Never. You will never spend money on. You have a net pack, right? That's why you are watching this stream. That's enough. Zero money. Let me put it in a chat. Zero money to be spent on DSA. Never. This is free, man. See, I am also doing free. So let's say you are not able to solve it, right? Let's say. So you YouTube, right? I don't know. So there is a channel called Aditya Verma. So you are from India or you are from, Hindi or not? That's going to be another thing. If you know Hindi, then Aditya Verma on YouTube. Okay. If you don't know, then take you forward. India. So you might, okay. Hindi you might not know also then, even if you are from India. So, but yeah, you get the point, right? No money, man, no money. Trust me, don't spend money. Uh, cool. So I was going to show you this, right? So let me. Cool, cool. See, you go to this is your money. This is this is what? Okay. Oh, this is a premium question. Wrong example. I hope this is not a premium question. Yeah, yeah, Striver is good. Striver is good. Striver is good. Yeah, watch it. Don't spend money, okay? Don't even spend money on any of the. See, it's my personal opinion. Never spend money on DSA because DSA is something. See, I'll tell you. When I was in college, right, it is tendency to. So, okay, I'll take 3 more minutes, okay, because I want to solve that question. Okay, let's say you are at zero stage, okay? Then there is one, then there is two. This is like beginner. This is what is there in FIFA? Amateur and then world class. Not amateur. Like okay, okay. This is wrong example. Let's say this is out of 10, right? 0 to 10. So you are at zero, and then you are at three, and then you are at 7. Okay, 10 you don't need. 10 is I am considering those who do CP. Okay. So if you are at zero, right, when you solve question, you will start thinking that, okay, if I buy a course, then I might learn more, right? That's first thing that you comes to your mind. But don't do that. I have done that when I was in college. Once I got placed, right, in a good company, uh, I thought of buying a course and I even bought it, right? And after that, I didn't learn anything new. I was already placed. After that, I bought a course thinking that, okay, I'll become much better, right? Don't do that. What you need to do is spend time, right? Spend time. That's it. Spend time solving problems. Yeah, see, this Malak knows. Malak DSA is like a gym for train, so don't need to buy. Just don't need to buy the gym, just learn how to do it. Yes, that's good. It's just like gym. So no, doesn't matter how many supplements you take, how many personal training you take. So it is not going to come automatically to you, right? So this 150 is good, and I have heard. See, he only has put the videos. I think. Uh, yeah, that's what LeetCode used to tell that all of its video have uh, all of these questions have the video. So watch it, right? It's free. Don't buy like you can buy, but that's my advice, right? I don't want to say this is pretty good. You just do it and okay. Now I have spent 10-15 minutes. So let me go back to my question, right? Which is a very silly thing that I'm not able to solve it, but still I'll take a look why. I hope I did justice to your questions, Helon. All the best. Uh, Nexus, Nexus, sir, let me just solve this one and then I reply to your question, okay? No worries, Alan. All the best, man. We are all here to help you. And I'm sure, like, after you're in third year, right? So probably you are less than 20. So, yeah, in 2 to 3 years, right, you'll think back and you'll see that how only DSA, you just have to spend time, no money, nothing you have to put. Okay. Just be consistent. And also, you said that only service based, get into service based and keep applying. As I told you, right, 1500 and 2000, both are working in the same company. So it is not you, it's just that it's the luck factor. Once you have prepped a lot, then the luck comes into picture. So if you get rejection a lot, I have been rejected by more than, if you talk about applications, right, more than 1000 or more than 100, let's say. So yeah. If you want to know more about me, you can watch other videos on this channel. So you'll get more insights into that. Cool. So if I is 0 and num's length is -2, so that means, um, what was the case of this, right? So -1, -4, -1, -1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the length. So it should be less than 4. So that's the last thing that it has to be at. Okay. And A plus B plus C is equal to 0. Did I read the question? Yeah. A plus B plus C is equal to 0. So then A plus B should be equal to minus C. So what I'm saying is B plus C is equal to minus A, right? And so A is your nums of I, J is your I plus 1, which is correct. The next element in this, it will be this and this, right? So, and then you'll check whether J is, no, it is not, right? It is not. So then you'll come down, you'll check if nums of J plus nums of K is equal to target. Uh, so this 1 plus 1, no, no, -2 is equal to 4. No, it is not. So is it greater than target? If it is greater than target, then you need to reduce your K. That's right. If it is less than target, then you need to reduce your J. Damn it. And then in the end, you add your nums of I. See, -1, 2. See, that means your A is this, and then -1, and then you are picking this up, right? And then you'll go to next thing after that. So why you are reducing J here? Because this J you have already taken it. What I think I can do is, if I do this, does it matter? Damn it, man. So when your I is this, you are at 0, 1. Okay. So next time, when your nums of J is equal to, okay. No, no, no. This I plus 1 is wrong. It has to be something else. Correct. Mm-hmm. Damn it, man. What is the error? Damn it. If I is J, if I is also same, that means that this check is missing. But Asian should. Hmm, yeah, makes sense. Because this is coming when your I is also same. Because if your I is same, if I is greater than 0 and nums of I is equal to nums of I plus, because if your two elements are same, then probably here you are checking whether your J is same. That makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, that was the mistake. Cool, man. Is Nexus FF, are core subjects important for EC first year student for getting in? Yes, sir. Core subjects are important. Like if you want to get a software engineer internship, right, then you might get questions around it. DSA is anyway, it is a core subject, but it comes under coding also. So operating system, uh, database, DBMS, operating system, DBMS, networking, right? Uh, so this covers all the SQL things. This cover operating system. There is one more that I'm forgetting. Uh, CS core subjects. Data structures, yeah, programming language, computer architecture is also important, but that's not like core. Yeah, core is this only. Operating system, DBMS, computer network. Yes, it is important. Nexus. Nice name. Let me give a reply here at the rate Nexus. Yes, what basics are important. My code story with Mick. I don't know, bro. That what that is. Pylon. You need to look left and right, and then based on that, you need to solve this. How did we get into focus mode? Yeah, this is again. You check left, you check right. Makes sense. Check left. Good, bro. No, sir. I have also done this. I am revising this again. I already know it is a two-pointer thing. Mhm. Typo, 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 typo. Sir, my name is this. Let me tell you my name in a minute, okay? So when we move from left to right, we need to just, if we have already a bigger thing is not causing us any harm. It's the smaller thing that is messing things up. So if height of j is less than height of, so better to move I, otherwise it's better to move j. Return max order. Or this is my name. My name. Lakan. 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 Thank you, sir. Thank you, bro. If you have not watched, and I'm not sure which uh, life stage you are at, but this is something that I just do for fun, and also if any by any chance I can motivate anyone, that would be like a dream come true. But if you can kind of watch some of my video, it will kind of give you some idea around companies and how their interviews look like, which I did not have couple of years back. That's the only aim of this channel. So thanks for subscribing. Cheers. I think you might have solved this one also. It's the practice that makes man perfect. Something that we learn in school but understand very late. Right? Cool. I'll solve this one now. So if you are just listening to me, right, let me know what you think of this focus feature of LeetCode. I don't find it any different from what other coding is it, right? Like what focus that I'm doing here is I can see question, I can see this, that's good. But if let's say I go out of this focus, like I don't see anything that is distracting me. There is question here, there is this here, right? You can kind of, this is better in a way because you can see both on the same screen, right? That is like a contest mode. In contest also now they have changed it, but still, right? I didn't understand what is like the feature. Maybe they are also running out of ideas. So yeah, yeah, true. I also like the normal mode, but still, just for the sake of focus, I'm using it. Maybe some focus it will. Maybe they have a like a hiding thing that it will internally make you more focused, but I don't see anything that is like worth here. But still, yeah, that's it. This is a monotonic stack question. Okay. So basically, how much water can it be tracked? So basically, on each side, we need to check how much this can contribute, right? The top thing here. So for this one, it will be a minimum of whatever is there on the left. Here, the next greater is this 2, right? For this, the next is this one, right? Next greater is for this one is this is also same. This is also next greater is 2. So for both of them, it is 2, right? Whatever is the next greater minus the length of this. So for example, why it can store 2 is the next greater is 2. Okay, so the next greater here is 1. The next greater here is 1, but this is 0. Yes, sir. Hello, Jutur Tor. Yeah, yeah. I think it's like so. If a lot of you are in college, right? So, uh, what I would like to say is this focus mode is kind of the feature that most of the companies out there are working, which is not required, but people don't have work, so they have to do something, and that's what this focus mode is. Uh, I think Ritesh and Jutur, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, would agree with me. Cool. Uh, Ritesh, I have my campus interviews in next 30 days. Any tips? Bro, practice this 150. Okay. This should you should be able to like as I mentioned earlier, right? 30 minutes it is what they if you are new to the stream, right, Ritesh, you probably watch when I was answering Cylon. I don't have the timestamp, sorry. But next time so I advised the same thing to Silan in the beginning of the stream, right? So you should know these 150, right? Most of the time questions are going to be around this, okay? Uh, nice. Yeah. So this should be there. If you're not able to solve it, watch the video, right? Don't buy any course. And your CS fundamentals should be good. And all the best for your interviews. I hope you get placed in a good company. If not, keep trying. Maybe not today. After 3 months, after 6 months, after a year, you will get definitely placed in a good company. I can bet you on that without buying any course. Okay. Uh, okay. So elegant, I named it because I used to be in fashion. Like not used to be, I used to do something similar to fashion. So that's why I call it elegant. Aniket, just today discover your channel. You are GG, bro. The clarity of your thought in videos. Uh, I don't think so. I am GG, but yeah, thank you for the compliment, sir. You can also be GG if you just keep solving these problems, right? It's fun. After some time, it becomes fun. Okay, cool. I'll solve this one now. So it's like you need to keep monotonic uh, stack should be increasing in order because we only care about the maximum, the the next greater, which it is, right? And then from both will. I'm scared of aptitude. Aptitude is I never gave many aptitude, bro. So I'm not the best person, but aptitude is a silly thing to ask. But probably what I used to do in my college is that I used to go to Geeks or website like this, and there is a video is also aptitude. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, these kind of videos I used to watch, man. Mostly it will be around probability and whatnot, right? So I used to watch YouTube videos around this. Okay. I'm going to try a new thing here. If no, that won't. I could just copy paste this also to save some time, but I don't mind writing it again. So I think I confused it with some other question. Yeah, this result is to be done this will only need the maximum from the side because that's all you care. Hmm. Got it, got it. Can this be solved using the next stack? Okay, bye guys. See you guys tomorrow.